Andrew Tucker, and welcome to Andrew Tucker World. What's going on, all my great people? What's going on, all my boxing fans? This is a quick video, just a quick reaction video, and also a quick highlight, a quick highlight video, and a quick reaction video to Jose Zepeda. You know, he was able to score a first-round knockout over Vargas, the young fighter Vargas. You know, very solid fighter, very tough fighter. The experienced veteran Jose Zepeda, you know, was able to score a first-round knockout. So this is basically my reaction and also highlight, a quick highlight. So let's get into it.
Been through the ringer as a fighter, and this is the type of fight that I need to get my juices flowing.
But Bernardo, that speaks to the highs and lows and the ups and downs of Zepeda's mindset. Like, he's too deep in his career.
So as you see, you know, it was in the first round. It was competitive. You know, I like what I was seeing coming from. I like what I was seeing coming from Vargas. You know, Josue Vargas. You know, I like what I was seeing coming from Jose Zepeda. You know what I'm saying? So it was in the first round. He started off being a competitive fight. You know what I mean? Like I said, I like what I was seeing coming from Jose Zepeda. I like what I was seeing coming from Vargas. You know what I mean? And I also said that the experience of Jose Zepeda be too much for the younger fighter. But I know that Vargas is tough, dangerous, a solid boxer puncher. You know what I mean? Good inside fighter, not too bad on the outside. You know, but I just know that Jose Zepeda is a dangerous boxer puncher, technical brawler, a mean inside fighter. You know what I mean? And a very explosive fighter with punching power. You know what I mean? And I said that maybe the experience could be too much. You know, let's get back into this. Well, get back into watching this.
Career to ever have a
big left hand, and Vargas goes down face first.
Pressure. So that's going to be the game plan for Jose Zepeda, is to slowly start ramping up the pressure on the young fighter Josue Vargas, because he believes he can't handle it.
So as you saw, hold on, let me stop. So as you saw, you know, he was working off the jab, trying to set up using the jab to set up the combinations. I like what I saw coming from, you know, from Vargas. You know what I'm saying? I like what I saw, you know, coming from Vargas. So, you know, not saying that he didn't have the right game plan, but at the end of the day, sometimes it's always best to tighten up your defense. And sometimes, you know, when you're right there in front of your opponent, it's good timing, but also good head movement. Good timing, good head movement. You know, perfecting your defense and good head movement. You know, sometimes it's the shot that you don't see coming can come real fast and get you out of the.
Vargas taking a step forward, and Zepeda using good head movement. He said, "Look, I wasn't really up for the fight against Hank Lundy at 30."
So you know, you see, he was pretty much pressing the attack, coming forward, letting his hands go as far as Vargas. You know, and Zepeda was able to make him miss. So that was good movement. Good way to avoid big shots coming from Vargas. Good way to avoid shots. When it came to Jose Zepeda, that was a good way to avoid the big shots coming from Vargas. I like that. So that's good movement. Good movement.
7-year-old who'd been through the ringer as a fighter, and this is the type of fight that I need to get my juices flowing.
But Bernardo, that speaks to the highs and lows and the ups and downs of Zepeda's mindset. Like, he's too deep in his career to ever have a
big left hand.
So he perfectly timed. You know what I mean? He perfectly timed. So it was a shot that Vargas didn't see coming. That was a perfectly timed left hand. Jose Zepeda is a very experienced fighter. You know what I mean? A very experienced fighter. He's a technician. he set up that right hand beautifully. Beautifully, he set up that right hand. And he was able to time, like literally time that right hand. Perfectly time that right hand. Because like I said, once again, it's a shot that you don't see coming. But then again, it came so fast. He literally set up that right. He literally, Jose Zepeda literally set up that left hand. And like I said, timing, knowing when to move your head, keeping your eye on your opponent, make sure you sharpen up your defense, and make sure you know when to avoid a shot. It's all about timing, knowing when to avoid a shot and move out of the way. Slip, move your head movement. It's one thing that I feel that Vargas is going to have to perfect, and moving his head, staying busy, working off the jab, boom, 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 and sharpening and keeping that defense tight. You know what I'm saying? So you work off the jab, throw the combinations, defense. Get in, move your head, whether going to the body, going back up to the head, just slipping punches, rolling under punches, or slipping punches, able to avoid shots. Good head movement, solid defense. That's the only thing I would recommend to perfect when it comes to Vargas. But he's a solid fighter. Jose Zepeda, experienced veteran. He's a technician.
And Vargas goes down face first. He gets up, and let's see what happens in this next minute.
So you see, he was badly hurt. That left hand badly hurt him, and I want to take it, because I think I want to take it to the part where he
says there's levels to this game, kid. At 23-year-old.
Hold on, give me a second, people. Yeah, he was badly hurt.
He gets up, and let's see what happens in this next minute and a half. Zepeda has a lot of time, and Vargas may not. Here comes Zepeda. We've seen him in this type of fight, the fight of the year against Ivan Baranchyk. Who's got heart? Who's got courage?
So you see, so we know that Jose Zepeda is very dangerous. We saw that, in the fight, and it was an action-packed fight. It was a war when he went up against Ivan. I believe it was Ivan Baranchyk. Ivan Baranchyk. When it was a back and forth, they both traded knockdowns. But the man to finish the job with the knockout, and with the finish and with the stoppage was Jose Zepeda. So we know he's an experienced, dangerous veteran. You got to be at your best fighting this guy. You got to be at your best. You got to go in there and you got to be prepared. You can't afford to make no type of mistake. You got to be smart. You got to be smart when you're going up against a very dangerous, technical brawler, boxer, puncher like Jose Zepeda. You have to be smart. Be smart with making the necessary adjustments. Not be reckless, not be careless, not make any type of mistake, because he's a very dangerous. He has great timing, as you can see, and a very dangerous counter puncher. Also a technical brawler and a dangerous boxer puncher. You know what I mean? So you have to bring your A game in there against this experienced veteran. Not saying that Vargas didn't have the right game plan. He just got caught with a perfectly timed shot, which was the left hand coming from Jose Zepeda.
Courage. The legs are gone on Josue Vargas, and this fight's over. This fight is done in less than 2 minutes.
And the way he was able to finish, the way he finished them off was just, man, that was a devastating finish. The killer instinct, the ferociousness, the explosiveness of Jose Zepeda. the explosiveness, the ferociousness, that killer instinct. You know, he's a dog. He's an animal. And this is a learning experience for Vargas. It's a learning experience. This is like his second loss in a long time. He was like on a 13 win winning streak. So he can bounce back. It's just a learning experience and just some things he needs to perfect a little bit. And that's just the defense and the head movement. But it was a congratulations to Jose Zepeda. He most definitely put on a great performance, and with a spectacular first round knockout. With a spectacular first round knockout, TKO. With a spectacular TKO, first round TKO victory for Jose Zepeda. I'm sorry I wasn't able to go live for this fight. You know, I had to spend time with my niece that was home from college, and so we went to go see Venom 2, which was a great movie. We had a great night, you know, spending time with my beautiful young 18-year-old niece. You know, we went to the movie theaters. So I'm sorry I wasn't able to go live. It's a couple, two fights that I really wanted to do live commentary for. That was the Lorme and Jerron Boots Ennis fight, and this war right here. I already know this was going to be a good one. Zepeda and Vargas, you know, in the junior welterweight division. But that's all I got. This is just my reaction. And a quick little highlight, you know, of the first round knockout, the first round TKO victory for Jose Zepeda over Josue Vargas. More live streams coming, more videos coming. Much love and respect to all of my supporters, everybody that follow the channel. Much love and respect. I love you guys, and I'm out. UK Army, Tucker Army. My brothers is part of the NBBC. Much love and respect to the boxing fans. I love you guys. But spectacular first round TKO victory for Jose Zepeda. Josue Vargas can most definitely bounce back. He's still a good fighter, solid fighter, and he could bounce back. It's just a learning experience. He most definitely, whatever doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. And I know he has the heart of a champion, and I know he has the will to win. Andrew Tucker World, I'm out. Much love and respect.